Hello everybody, so my name's Urf, and I am going to play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. This game came out in 2004. It was developed by Troika, and I don't remember if it was rushed or it was definitely finished, but it was a really bad version of the game. Like, there were a lot of bugs, a lot of things were missing, taken out. So, as is normally the case, or I don't know if that's normally the case. Anyways, because it's on PC, it was patched by fans, and even though it came out 11 years ago, there's still patches coming out today. Well, not literally today, but to this day. So I'm playing Vampire the Masquerade with the unofficial patch 9.4 by Wesp, the guy who developed it. So I'm gonna go ahead and start it. It's old school RPG. It's based on like a pen and paper RPG series by White Wolf, and actually the reason I decided to play it again is because White Wolf was just recently bought by Paradox, who, whether seriously or not, I don't know, on Twitter they tweeted Obsidian and said, hey, we just got a game, who wants to make a game, and shit like that. So there might be another Vampire the Masquerade game, and it might be made by Obsidian, and that's pretty fucking cool. So, being an RPG based on a series like that, it's super RPG with lots of points and whatnot. So in the beginning you get a choice whether you want to answer a bunch of questions or go directly to the character sheet. I'll answer the questions, but I'm probably going to change what it gives me anyways. Actually, no, I'm going to go directly to the character sheet. So there's 7 clans. Male or female. You don't get to customize your character. It looks same. It's different based on their gender and the clan. So Bruja, this is like unarmed fighting meathead dude. Gangrel is like animalistic. I believe they can even shapeshift into like werewolf type things. I've never really played one. Malkavians, they're like insane, and the game is actually really cool. You literally hear whispers while you're playing. You'll see visual hallucinations that none of the other clans get to see. And you have unique dialogue options for almost every discussion. A lot of people say not to play that one if your first playthrough, because there's a lot of things. It might spoil things in the beginning, or that are coming, or you won't understand it. I say if you're gonna play only the game only once, and you think that looks interesting, just do it. Nosferatu, this is like the traditional vampire that's ugly as shit. This one is another interesting character in this game. The other characters in the game, as you'll see, there's an overworld that you can go through, walk around in. But if you play this guy, you can't do that, because humans will see you, and they'll be like, hey, what the fuck is that? And up here, there's these 5 masks. That's called your masquerade. If a human sees you doing anything supernatural, you violate your masquerade. When it runs down to 5, you get game over. So it's an interesting character. The rest of them are, whatever, standard. One of them's good with guns, one of them talks his way out of everything, and one of them's a mage, which is this one. I think I'm going to play... Oh, and also, I guess there's little things for each of them. Like this guy here, he's like hoity-toity special dude, and he can't feed off of rats or prostitutes and homeless because he'll get sick or possibly get sick. Whereas all the other characters, they can feed off rats, prostitutes, and the homeless, which allows more options to regenerate health and blood, whereas this guy, he would have a harder time doing that, would have to buy blood packs or something like that. So I think today we will try... let's do a Bruja and go to the character sheet. So this is what I meant with all these different points. So every time quests will give you XP points, and I I believe the points you get in every quest, like, they just add up. But then these things cost way more points as you go in. Like this last dot will be 20 points to get. So it's not just simple to fill up all the bubbles. Also, some of the classes have restrictions, so like a mage class can never go above 4 strength, dexterity, stamina, etc. So, do I have any points to spend? Yeah, I get to choose, okay. I have 4, no. 6, 3. Okay, so I'm a Bruja, so I'm gonna want to beat people's asses. And you'll notice over here that as I hover over the different skills here, or attributes, it highlights something on the right side under feats. So sometimes 2 different things will raise something. So research is raised by intelligence, and then something else down here, scholarship. So I'm gonna go with oh wait, I can't take that. Oh, I only have 2 points. No, I have 2 here. 1 here. Okay. So I'm gonna want brawl. Melee. What's brawl? Fight bare-handed. Okay. Whatever. Just get some stuff. Celerity lets you move faster, so it slows down time. Potence puts supernatural strength into brawl and melee attacks that simply cannot be defended against. And presence. The dread presence of the vampire can strike mortal fear into the hearts of their opponents. I think I'll go with this one. No, I'll use this one. Okay. So, accept. And then just to explain this thing up here, humanity. Basically, humanity is, you can get it by doing certain acts, like saving someone's life, and you lose it by killing an innocent person or stealing money for charity or something like that. What? Oh. What am I missing? You must spend all points. Okay. I had to go different. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, so moving on. Italian Stallion. I must say I'm excited for excuse me. I'm excited for a new Vampire the Masquerade game. This one's old. Oh no, I'm dead. Son of a bitch. I just started the game.
Good evening. My fellow accuser, my apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with private here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence, have been broken. As prince, I am within my rights to grant or deny the kindred of this city the privilege of speaking. Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests. However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not to refuse permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence, as up to tonight I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization. But as some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression is death. Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society, lest we endanger all of our own. Forgive me. Let the penalty commence.
It's like a Final Fantasy sword.
Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most children are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that this is bullshit! If Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish. I have decided to let this kindred live. They shall be instructed in the ways of our kind, and be granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost.
Good evening. Wow, that chick just walks around in her stripper clothes.
Your sire.
Time to go to an important meeting.
But you see, there is a strict
No
code
time
of
to
conduct
change.
that all of us must adhere to if we wish to survive. When anyone breaks these laws, they undermine the well-known fabric of our centuries-old society. Understand my predicament. Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is not generosity, but the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by your sire. This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurian. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do. Good evening.
Good evening. So I think there's a way to skip the tutorial that's coming up now based on a discussion choice. So we'll see if I can do that. So now the game begins. So, I'm here in my apartment. It's a pretty shitty place. There's stains on the beds. Looks like somebody was murdered there. Lacuna coil. The Tremere 8 Regent would like to have a chat. You go here, get some stuff. Email. Spam. More spam. But actually helpful later on. I mean, I think the game actually guides you here, but you could go here before the game tells you to, if you wanted. And then in a mysterious email, the game begins. A pawn is moved. And we're off. Oh wait, there's something in the refrigerator. It's a blood pack. We'll take that for when we get hungry later. Oh, well, that sucks. When you do the tutorial, it gives you a lockpick, and I don't have it. I've never skipped it before, so hopefully I won't need a lockpick before I get one. Again.
You got some change, mister?
Ooh. Sup? So you press F to feed, and you press F again to let him go, so you don't kill him. And then he just stands there all disoriented. Yep. So remember how I said when you play as a Nosferatu, you can't really walk around in the streets because people will be like, yo, what the hell? There's an entire sewer network under the main level where Nosferatu can use to get around. I despise sewers, so I'll probably never play one of those, but it's there. And so a lot of people look the same. You can talk to them, and these cops look like Terminator cop. Somebody on. There's prostitutes.
Looking for a date?
You can pick them up and then go suck their blood.
For you, honey? 50 American dollars. Best money you'll ever spend. I promise.
50 American dollars.
Nothing. Nothing. Just waiting for a friend to get off work. He's a police officer. Old army buddy. He should be bringing his dog as well. It's a Rottweiler. Wonderful cat dogs.
Ah, that's funny. This guy says something different when you play different characters. Now he's scared. Because I look scary. But not vampire scary. Like I'll beat you up scary. I'm gonna flirt with him.
I'm happily married. It's my work. And I have a wife, too. Afraid I'm a little short on cash right now, and so sorry.
Jerk. Give me your money, asshole. So you can play the game in third person, I should say, or first person. This character actually, I don't know. Sometimes they run weird when you play in third person. Like he looks like he's I don't know, dance walking. That's very strange. Unfortunately, when you play melee or unarmed, there is no model for it in first person, so it transitions to third person. So the main quest, this is the quest log. I have two of them. That card I picked up where the dude was like, come see me. And then this one, the main quest. So, let's go talk to this dude. I'm going to play at least to the fighting, so you can see what the fighting looks like. I really recommend that if you haven't played this game, and it looks like something you might be interested in, you try it out, even though it's kind of old at this point. But you can get it for $5 on Steam. And you see, I got 1 experience point for doing that. Like, basically, as you do different parts of the quests and whatnot, you'll get stuff. It's an interesting way to give you progress rather than waiting for big levels or something like that. You just get random experience points.
Yeah. You look for the astrolite? I can feel a draft on my fucking insides. Shite. Bastards. The blood ain't working no more. My head, it feels cracked. Alright. Jeez. If you were the one laying here with his guts hanging out. That freaking chemist. That makes it on speed as Cruz sells it. Occasionally does explosives. I set up the drop. I show up at the beach with the money, right? 4 of these guys, they come out of nowhere. Junky bricks, hit me with a bat. Feels like I got a freaking horse kicked in it. Never should have gone alone. Amateur. Those cocksuckers beat me rotten, left me for a skiff. I had to crawl to my car, roll my ass up here. The vamp blood's the only thing holding me together. Shit, they got the money, they got the astrolite. You can't tell anybody. Nobody can know I blew it, promise me. If they find out I'm a dead man. Too tight, I screw up once and it's over. You hear me? I'm a goddamn memory. Listen, I got connections. I'll set you up. Son of a bitch. Damn it. You got me by the balls. Whatever is in my power to get you is yours. The small-town sons of bitches live out in a dump on the beach. 4 or 5 of them. One's got the explosive in Dennis. I'm running too. Gotta get it back from him. Maybe reason with him, maybe break in. I don't know. Kill him. Do whatever you can do. Blew it, I know.
And now we go do that quest. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Sometimes I'll jump and open a door at the same time and then it lags and broken. So the game is really small. I mean, it is from 2004. It's actually made on the alpha, or no, the beta, I don't remember. But basically it's like the first Source game, even before any Valve games, I think. Or maybe not, maybe, I'm pretty sure, because like a lot of the bugs are attributed to the fact that it's an early version of Source. And I'm pretty sure Half-Life was released on the best version of Source at the time. Or Half-Life 2, I should say. So, let's go do the quest. So to do the quest, we gotta go to the beach, and over here is a beach, and there's a prostitute, and they get around with wearing no clothes. I guess that's normal, right? Beach access. Can stand here and listen to these cops, but I don't feel like it. They're talking about some murder that happened down there that becomes a quest later on. She's Malkavian. She'll be all weird and say weird things.
No, you're going to China. He's smiling. The father. Is it the father behind him? She's the man at the top of the city. Let me see. On the ground. In the creek. It's over. Oh God, run! Sorry. Sometimes I see nothing. Disregard what I say. I don't know what I'm saying. Forget what I say.
You can talk to these guys. One of them gives you a quest, but I'm not going to pick it up because I want to get to the next part. And as it just said there on the loading screen, I'm now in a combat area. You can see that by the gun in the top left above my health bar. Also, I didn't explain the bars. Over here on the right is my blood bar. I guess it's pretty simple. My spell that I'm using is down there. So I have Presence, I have Celerity, Potence. I forget which one was what. What did I take? Was it Presence? No, Potence. Alright, so this guy's over here. I'm going to go talk to him, and then I'm going to have to beat them all up because I'm a dumb meathead and I can't talk my way through it.
Help ya? Oh, really? Call ahead and then expecting you? 'Cause he didn't tell me to expect anybody. You just made my night, asshole. Hey, hold it.
Now I've got a gun. Wow, that Potence buff lasts a really long time. I think I want to frickin' make this my main character. Because I'm playing the game with a Tremere right now, which is the mage, and it's cool, but it's not fucking cool like this guy. Guns are really annoying in the game. I don't really like using them. Yeah, everybody's dead. Hey, look, the TV's on. They paused their video game. That's funny. They took the time to pause when I showed up. I guess I would too. Car stereo for me to sell. Bathroom for me to skip. I can't even hack this. What? Okay. So now we can leave this party. So you've seen pretty much what there is to see, I guess. We've got combat zone, masquerade zone. I don't think that's what it's called, but we got that. I'm hungry for blood, but there's no one for me to fight. Pretty sure they can see me down here if I try it. Yeah. Now the cops want to chase me. That sucks. Are the cops done chasing me yet? Yeah, I guess so. Or not. This is how you play the game bad. You're not supposed to get into fights with the cops. Wow, that's a lot of cops. And there you go. That is how you lose in Vampire the Masquerade. Just anger the cops, and then they will come terminate your ass. Well, that was it for me. The final death. Goodbye, DGX. Till we meet again.